Hello everyone and welcome to a new video on the channel. We're gonna play another game of GeoGuessr today. We're gonna play the daily challenge again. I hope you enjoyed the last video. If you did, let me know. But yeah, let's go into it. We're gonna play the daily challenge again. If you haven't seen the last video, yeah, please check it out and let me know what you think about it. So today's challenge, yeah, I think it's gonna be a hard one because if you look here, there's no one that gets close to the high score, and usually by the time that I do the daily challenge, yeah, there's always someone who's having the maximum score or who's at least close to the 25k. So I think it's gonna be a hard one, but there's only one way to find out. So yeah, let's look into it. So again, we have 3 minutes per round, and it's 5 locations per game. Let's start. Alright, so we're in a rural, so we can see that the sun is fairly south, so we're probably in the northern hemisphere. Not probably, but we are. It's looking quite European. Maybe Holland or France. It's a bit rural, and I can see here that this might be Polish. I can see a C with some scribbles on it, and it's ends on a J. So the first thought is that it's gonna be in Poland. Yeah, let's see which way we go. Let's go here. It looks like there's sort of a village here. Nothing we can see here. Let's just move on. Just mainly looking for a sign here, and preferably a sign that points towards a big city, so that we'll be able to find it on the map. We do have a sign here. What is it? It's for a shop, Athena shop. I believe the address was on here, but it's blurred out. Maybe if we zoom in we can see it. No, we can't. Maybe we can see it now. No, there's no way to zoom in any further, so yeah, that's too bad. I'm not sure if that's GeoGuessr just playing mind tricks on us, or if it's just Google Street View that blocks the images. But yeah, let's move on, hoping for a sign. There's a bus stop here, but I don't think that there's gonna be no. Almost lost half of our time here. 3 minutes is. It sounds long, but it's yeah, it progresses more rapidly than you would think it is. So we do have a sign here. Bagremovo, Brasilia. We're obviously not in Brazil, but yeah, it's kind of interesting that there's two different languages to write this. I believe Brasilia is gonna be a province, but with this language here, this is not gonna be Poland anymore. So I think we should rather look at Ukraine, because here in Ukraine you can see that there's two different ways to write it, or we could look at Bulgaria. I'm really not sure where to go. We have 24 seconds. I think we're gonna have to make a guess here. And I'm gonna guess that it's Bulgaria, because you can see there's a lot of green here, and we can see that we're surrounded by, yeah, kind of green rural areas. So let's figure here, pretty close to Sofia, which is the capital, and see how far we are. We were not in Bulgaria, but we were in Serbia. It's a neighboring country though, so it's not that bad. It's just too bad that it's in the north, so we're pretty far from the actual location. And we were, yeah, we can see the village here, Bagremovo. I'm not sure where the Brasilia comes from. Maybe it's GeoGuessr just picking that round to trick people into believing that it is Brazil, but it is not. We were in Serbia. 3669, not too bad. Next round. So this screams Asia to me. Which way do we go? Let's go here. I think we need a sign. Look at this guy. How does he looks? pretty white-skinned. Can be a tourist though. Let's see if we can find a way to the main road, or to any main road for that matter. It doesn't look like it's getting anywhere close to a main road. Anything we can see here? Not really. Does this tell us anything? Doesn't tell me anything. I'm not someone who can tell by the architecture what country we're in. It would help me if someone would put out a flag. These look more Asian people. So yeah, I'm thinking maybe Thailand. But there's no real way, and we can't go any further here, so we'll go back to the start, go the other way, see if there's a clue that we can find over there. We haven't even found like a sign where we can see the language. Let's hope we do. We do here. Oh, it's Arabic on there, so it's probably a Muslim country. It's gonna be a hard one because I was pretty sure that we were in Thailand, but I'm not sure anymore now. Yeah, probably Muslim country. Right, what can we see here? I think this is either Malaysia or Indonesia. 42 seconds here. Post Babinsa, I'm not sure if that's gonna be. I think I'm gonna go for Malaysia. The question is where? We can see Pemerintah. Maybe that's a. I think I'll go here for now on this island, or yeah, we can't see the provinces. Oh, we can, but this is probably not the name of the province, so we're gonna need to guess. And it was indeed Indonesia. Oh, sorry, it was Indonesia, not Malaysia. So it was one of the two. It was on the one of the main islands of Indonesia. Yeah, here, close to Mount Muria. Never heard of it. Look at how we were never gonna be able to find a big road here. Look how how far away that is from any big road. So whoever guessed this right or closer than I did, that's really good job. If you figured out it was here, you could have found Indonesia, but if you're getting really close to this, then kudos, because it's this is a really hard one. I can see why the top high scores are not as high as they were the last time I played this. So yeah, because it's so far away, we don't get a lot of points. 1731. So yeah, the leader got 5,000 points. That's pretty impressive if you found out where that was. But let's play the next round. It's looking. We again have some Arabian scribbles here. Tiberias Betshihan, which doesn't ring a bell for me. We can see to the north we have a big sea. Is it a sea or is it a lake? Might be a lake. Maybe Tunisia. Let's see what other places we have here. Degania, which I don't know what it is. We do have some signs here. Would be great if we could find like a website where you can see if it's .tu, for example, then we know it's Tunisia. Let's see if we can. Oh, we have the Israel flag here, so that narrows it down. So we are in Israel. Where in Israel? Let's go back to the start. So we need to look for a lake, and it should be between Tiberias and Bet Shean. So let's just go into it and see if we can find any of these places. We have Beer Sheva, which is pretty close to what that is, but it's not really the same. So the lake is to the north. Would it be this lake? It could be, because we can see here the number 90. So this road is the road number 90, and that's exactly what this road is. So we're probably on this road, but it's probably gonna be a really long road as well. Let's see how far it goes. So it might even be here in the south, because that's still where this lake is. Here's Eilat, which is a pretty big city. Let's see if we can find Bet Shean or Tiberias along this road. We have Bet Shean here, and this is Bet Shean. Where can we see? So Bet Shean is to the south, so it's a little bit more up north towards Tiberias. And here is the lake. Would this be the lake? It's the Sea of Galilee. And then we would be here, if we're correct. There should be a beach down there. Running out of time. Let's hope that this is right. It was here, yeah. It was here. Okay, great. Was a little bit more up here. I thought we were on the junction with this road, but we were actually here. 850 meters. Yeah, pretty happy with this one. We lost 3 points here, which is unfortunate, but yeah, I think we only found we found this only in the last 5 seconds, so there was no real way to. I didn't want to mess it up by clicking elsewhere. But really happy with this one. Almost 5k, almost a perfect score. Let's go to the next one. Alright, we're looking at the main square here. I don't recognize the place. This reminds me of Russia, but it could be something completely different. See if we can work with the sun here. I think this is the sun, so it's not really helping. It's more south than north, so it would be in the northern hemisphere, which would make sure, or this would be possible that it's Russia. Let's see if we can find at least some signs with some language on it, because that's gonna help us narrow it down. Where are we more likely to find a sign? Maybe in front of this. Missouri Palace. We can see some scribbles here, and that's definitely not Russian. So we'll have to think otherwise. Oh, we have a flag here. We can't go any further. Can we see what this flag is? It's red and it's yellow. Might be Taiwan. Would we be in Taiwan? Might be the Taiwanese flag. Where would it be? So what was the name of the palace again? Let's also look at the people. How do the people look? Could this be Taiwan? I have no idea. Never been there. I don't know a lot about Taiwan. Let's see what the name of the palace is again. I think it was Missouri or Would this be Taiwanese? Do they even speak Taiwanese in Taiwan? I have no idea. It's Missouri Palace, yeah. Let's go to the capital, which is Taipei. It's a pretty big one, so it's probably gonna be here. It must be in a big city. We have National Palace Museum. If I had more time, I would look into some other big cities and see if we can find the Missouri Palace or Mysore Palace. We can't find it, and we were in India. Thought so, because the people looked quite dark skinned, and so we're not in Taiwan, but we are in India. If you look at the letters now, you can see this is like the scribbles are a little bit more, yeah, how to say it, a little bit more like with circles. While if you look here in Taiwan, you don't really see that. It's yeah, it's more the Chinese signs. So yeah, I think that's gonna make it to my worst guesses compilation if I ever make one. But mostly because it's that far away from India. We were in India and we were in Mysuru. There's actually a city called Mysuru. It's actually a pretty big one. You can still see it on the screen here. So if you knew it was India, then maybe we could have found it, but we didn't. Next round. Sun's in the north, so in the southern hemisphere. It's looking like Chile to me. Definitely South Africa. Sorry, South America. And we can immediately see. Oh, I was happy to see the Chilean flag here, but it's next to the Argentinian one, the Brazil one, and the Paraguay one. So that's not really helping. The Chilean one is the first one, so we might be in Chile, but it's just a bus that also goes to its neighboring countries. Let's see what we have. Chassis VIP Premium semi casa. No, not really helping us. Is that the same bus or from the same company? Probably. Yeah, so that's not gonna help us. Let's go this way for a change. It's pretty mountainous. Not sure where exactly in Chile we would be, if we are in Chile at all. We do have a sign here, I believe, or is it another speed sign? Yeah, it is. Oh, we have a sign here. It's a green one, so hopefully it's got some big cities on there. It doesn't look like it. La Semilla and Ojo de Agua. And that's the struggle here, is because these places are probably so small that we can't see them on the map, and we don't even know if we're in Argentina or Chile. We could be in both. I believe Paraguay and Brazil was also on the map, like on the bus. So if that's true, then I would say that maybe we're in Argentina, just because that's the middle of those four countries. So if it's a bus that's gonna be driving in all of these countries, then might be in Argentina. But I think these La Semilla is gonna be such a small place that we're never gonna be able to find it on the map. So I put my marker down and I'll quickly look around if I can find any other clues. A flag would help, that we are already sure about the country, but within 3 minutes it's pretty hard. It's a hard daily challenge today, I'm not gonna lie. You can see it from my score as well, but it's yeah, it's a hard one. Let's see where we have put it. I'm not sure where the mountains in Argentina are exactly. I put it down, and I think I'll go a little bit more south, like where there's less people. And we actually were in Chile. I should have gone with my first thought there. We were actually here. Juntras del Potro. Yeah, there's no way we could have figured it out. The leader also got This is where he lost the points, I believe. If he would have guessed this correctly, he would have got the perfect score here. But he thought we were here. So yeah, this is probably the hardest one from this selection. Can't even see La Semilia or any of the names that were on that sign. So yeah, that's why this was a really hard one. So yeah, not as good as last time. Not nearly as good. We've got 13,000 points here. It's mainly this one that yeah, messed it up. Where we got almost 0 points, and then the Malaysia Indonesia one. The rest was pretty okay, but yeah, those two have really caused a dip in the total points. So looking at the high score, we're obviously not gonna be in the top 25 or the top 100 for that matter. But yeah, still 13,324 points. If you want to play along, yeah, this daily challenge is it's obviously daily. So if you want to play it as well, you have to be quick. I'll post a link to GeoGuessr in the description. I know I forgot it last time, but yeah, with GeoGuessr you can create an account yourself. With that account, you can have the free version. You can play one game a day. So you can play the daily challenge every day for free. Yeah, if you want a pro account, I believe it's a few dollars a month if you want that. But yeah, I'll post a link in the description. Thanks again for watching, and see you next time. Bye.